Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 47 of my Rags to Riches Eco Lifestyle Edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's pretty early, and I just had them do some rallying of the troops. Penelope is drawing to work on her creativity aspiration, and Finnegan, I had asked him to go play with unless he's stuck. Can you go here? No, you can't. Okay, well, I'm going to teleport you because it's either that or I have to go. That's why you didn't do what I asked you to do. Teleport there. Or maybe we won't teleport him quite so far. We'll just teleport him out from where he's stuck. How you got in there and got stuck? There we go. So now let's try this again. Play doctor. That's what I wanted you to do, and you got stuck in that location. So you want to share ideas. We'll pin that. And Conor... Mr. I'm bored. Why don't you sort out the recyclables? And then after you sort out the recyclables, why don't you come over here and encourage doing this? Oh, we got some money. Encourage playing with the doctor playset. Melody got 677, and I think... No, we have to wait for that. We have to wait for that. All right, and I'm just having him do the encouraging, and I don't know what you're doing. You're sorting out recyclables. Okay, well, it's good looking after that. And we should, maybe you might want to nurture those when you're done. or right now. Whatever. I meant when you were done. Okay. Melody, why don't you paint another painting while inspired? I remember I put it over here. Oh, you have one here. It is only normal. We, you know what? We'll list it on Plopsy. I don't know if it's gonna sell because it's not very good. And I know I could get, she does have marketable, so maybe her next one. I wasn't sure if I had got that. So let's make another classic. We'll do a large one. She has to paint for 5 hours, so that will help get her time up. But she's got that start while inspired for a third time. And you're still done. You're just finished. So did you already encourage him? I'm going to pause so I can catch him. And then we're going to come here and I guess you must have. So you're good. So where is the kitten? Because I want you to interact. Well, let's see what the cat's doing. Is she going to scratch at that scratching post? Oh, she is. She's so little, but she's using it anyways. Okay, Deidre, you had a whim to go volunteer, and Finnegan really needs some empathy. So we're going to volunteer with Finnegan, and because he can't make that friend with a child right now. Anyways, we're going to go volunteer at a nursing home, and that will help her whim and help his empathy, so that's good. And I guess we're going to need to put these decorations away too. Why don't you recycle that in the recycler since I interrupted you? The kitty is still scratching, so we can't. And we can collect this now, so we'll collect that. We'll see who actually made it once we collected it, because I don't remember. Did you finish your painting? You're still doing your drawing, not painting. Oh, she has a scout badge. Yay. But for now, why don't you just put that in your inventory? That was the monster. We've done an animal. So let's come here and draw people. Work our way up. There we go. And we have the kombucha. Who made that kombucha? That's the question. Let me look for it. It would help if I clear that. And it was made by Melody. So Melody, when you're finished, since we know you've got your response back, you should be able to send that for evaluation. And we will have you, Conor, try and make some more so that you can hopefully send some. And if it's too soon, we can always just try and have a yard sale. As usual, we can make it with the faux meat cube, That probably doesn't taste very good, I have to say. I wonder if that's going to end up being, if I was to do it, I wouldn't want to waste it because you don't actually get very much off of that. So it's better to actually use it for cooking with than this, because I'm thinking it might be suspicious fizz if you made it with that. So you're going to start fizzing. And where's the kitten? Here is the kitty. We're going to come here and get to know, offer friendship, and talk to. And, oh, this one's worth more, probably because I must have got that trait in between, like after the other painting is my guess. Let's see, how's that go? How's that going to go? We were also going to use some of these pictures for our, for decorating. Can't put it there. We could put it there. I think we can't put it there because we have stuff there. And the kids' room isn't really, we'll put it here. And we will frame it. And then we'll let her do another painting. This time more because I just like the paintings, to have the paintings. And I'm looking, I guess the voting is closed. It will be opening soon. Actually, speaking of which, I don't need her on here because the painting for 5 hours counts whether you're on it, or like the time counts whether you're on it or not for this part. So we're going to take a look at the nature aspiration, the Eco Innovator, and see. So she needs to attempt to convince the sim to vote on a neighborhood action plan, and she needs to vote twice, which we've already learned that can be at the same time. We're going to listen to the elderly sim stories for this. And obviously, I don't think we'll get to level 10. Oh no, he fell asleep, so he lost some manners from falling asleep. Poor kid. So, because not only did he get bored, he had to be told he wasn't polite. Maybe he was tired. Anyways, I guess he had to try and stay awake. Anyways, so we're going to check. I don't know if he was going to go eat or if he was going to go clean up. We're going to come here and why don't we talk about I was going to rally the troops, but his needs are not that bad. And although Penelope is pretty tired. Good girl for cleaning that up. Maybe we'll actually have your dad come and encourage doing the dishes and throwing out the trash, because those are both really good things to do. And then, because you're so tired, we will rally the troops. We'll do that after we do those things. You're not that tired. You're not like falling asleep tired, but you need some help with your needs. And I don't want you to go to sleep or have a nap. You can collect the badges that you have earned. Let's try those 3. Alrighty. Let's not talk about potion mishaps. Let's not chat with Melody. Let's come along and do what I asked you to do. And it's 5 a.m. I can tell the lighting always changes at 5 a.m. in the morning. It becomes duller outside because our outside lights no longer work. They seem to work somewhat in the house. Depends on the room. Like these ones with the overhead lights, they work. And this room must have enough lights in it that it seems to be, even though it's more dull, it's not as dull as it might otherwise have been. And so that helped her manners. When she's heading off, she's going to go back to lay down again. Yup. Don't do that, Sweet Pea, because you're going to get your rally the troops so that you shouldn't need to sleep. Okay, good. Maybe we'll do that again because you go to school today. So we need we need your needs to be pretty good. Not parenting clubs. Rally the troops. And have you got your homework done? You do, so we don't need to do homework. So that's good. You could do another picture. You need shapes in the vehicle. Those are what are left for you to do. Did you get a new picture? Well, we'll put the bunny in, I guess, in the living room beside the other one. And we will frame that too. And I don't know how long. The only disadvantage of not being on the creativity aspiration for this is we don't know how much she's actually painted. we'll have to, so she hasn't painted long enough. All right, so Deidre, oh, it's night on the town. Could you, let's take a look. We have to make some candles, and look, that juice, the kombucha is done. I can't remember, super parent. You actually don't need to encourage. We are going to encourage just to help build his empathy, but it's not required. You've already done that. You do need to help a child with schoolwork for 4 hours. So Finnegan, do you have any homework to do? You need to have a shower before you go to school. Let's come here and take a shower. Actually, you could sing in the shower and work on this skill. And she reached level 10 of creativity. Did our Penelope. So now that she's done that, when she's finished, I'm going to keep an eye out. She's got lots of time before we go to school. You're going to practice. We won't worry to rush with the last picture. And you, Conor, were the one who made this, so you should collect this. And then maybe Deidre will let... I'm looking. Let me look. What did we get? Harvestables. No more. No dragon fruit, unfortunately. So you're just going to harvest all. And then why don't you... I was going to say you could... We could nurture that. And now that you have done that, let's see, what is it? How is it? It's a masterpiece. So we're going to send that in. Good. And she's so close, but we're not going to get a promotion, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You, once you're done, we're going to have you load ingredients, and we're going to let you nurture after. No point nurturing right now. You're going to, Conor, why don't you come nurture? And honestly, Finnegan, why don't you come and nurture that one? And then when you're finished that, why don't you come over here and play doctor? If there's time. Maybe you should just play doctor. I would say nurture if you actually got something out of it, like building empathy or something like that. But we don't, so there's really no point. So where is her logic and her handiness skill? I'm just curious. Her logic is 6, and her handiness is 7. So it's pretty good. Why don't you come here and play? And they're calm, they're full, it's dormant, and that's excellent. Why don't you come and apply a mite treatment? We'll play that after. Yay, she's got the violin skill, which is good. And also, you know what she should do? She just has to play an instrument. We'll have her do basil. We're going to start fizzing. You're going to stop that. You're going to practice. And did we get some more? Voting is, oh, we got a promotion. Oh, we got our Scrapper's Dew Collector for Conor, which is going to make Deidre uncomfortable when we place it, which is a little bit silly. And you have to go to school, Sweet Pea. So you should go off to school. And our voting is open. So he got the 950. He works today, so he should be getting a call. Yes, he's not going to get this fabricate an eco upgrade part done before, because the call comes an hour before they start work, so it's not very likely, but you know, whatever. So she needs to, we're not going to do the voting yet. We're just going to check. We are going to vote. I guess I could have looked. I just want to see what the voting options are. If we want to pick one. I probably should have just swapped her over already. Right. So we need to put in what we want. And I don't think I like any of these that are up right now. Because I just don't. I haven't actually ever tried the rock your body and mind. Yeah, no, so I am going to close this. I am going to swap her over to the correct aspiration that she needs to be on. For this, we're going to put her on Eco Innovator, and now we are going to vote. We're going to pick what we're going to vote, and we will vote for green gardening is what we will vote for, and then we'll give it a bunch of votes, and then we'll vote again. I think I hear a kitten crying in here, so we want to vote. We'll have to keep an eye on that. So she's got that done 2 times, and now she needs to attempt to influence a sim. Is this ours? All right, why don't we put that in our inventory, and then we can stick it in the family inventory or something. Can't put it in the kids' inventory because they're not here. I can drag it out. I just wanted it out of the world, and then we can stick it in our inventory. There we go. There it is. So we didn't actually harvest everything, so why don't you come here and harvest all so we can get the rest of it. Did you do that mite treatment? You did. Collect the beeswax. Collect the honey. And we have a call for work, and so does he. So we're going to work from home too. So he needs to... Really? He has to install another composting container? I think we'll try doing that when we go to the... I don't know. I just wish they wouldn't keep asking us to do that. I mean, how many composting containers are we supposed to install? Are we supposed to like go to public lots and install them there? I guess, because, you know, how many toilets do you think we have in our house? And submit an eco-invention concept. Does he have one already ready to submit? He does not, because it's not coming up. So we are going to have to work on one. There we go. We'll draft it. And that's all he has to do. What does she have to do? She needs to acquire an eco upgrade part and perform a handiness or eco parts upgrade on an appliance. Because it's not really very good to have 2 people in the house in the same career. Because, so now she got that back and she's going to get promoted. But, so we're going to fabricate it. Because that's probably the easiest, I'm guessing, the easiest way to acquire it. A handiness or eco parts upgrade. Okay, so it's just saying it doesn't matter whether you use eco parts or if you use regular parts to do the upgrade. And you should probably come and harvest. Well, why don't you massage? Do you know? No. I don't know if the kids know her. You should do a cheerful introduction because it's one more child that we can introduce ourselves to. How about you? You're not doing anything useful. You should come here and do a friendly introduction. And, oh, we did have an hour. It just didn't register immediately in terms of helping a child with schoolwork. So, oh, she just has to get to her level. Her charisma skill up. I think I might just work on that after. We'll do this friendly introduction. There we go. And brighten day. And you're still working. You're going to come over here. Well, you know what? You can work on your charisma by talking to her. We can get to know. And we can... we got some money, probably from doing our work. I'm guessing that was Melody. So Melody, why don't you come and introduce yourself to her? Oh, and here's Alexander Goth. We'll do a cheerful introduction there, too. And Deidre, you should do the same. A friendly introduction, of course, because your charisma isn't high enough to do a cheerful introduction. I think you need to be level 4 to do a cheerful introduction. So he has to still submit it. So hopefully we can introduce ourselves to Alexander. Did you introduce yourself to her? You obviously did. So, okay, they're just sitting here making some friends with the kids so that we can go over to the community center and invite them over so that our children can meet them. So we don't just stay there till 2 in the morning in hopes that someone will come, which isn't really ideal. Get to know. And now that they've done that, why don't you just make the simple thing of coming in here and practicing speech? That will help you with your charisma skill. And I won't have to monitor it so much. Connor, you actually need to become friends with your cat. Well, we can't, since our cat is only a kitten princess, we can't train her anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But I want to present that concept to Melody because she needs to, like, I prefer to, like, present and you know, modify it and all that stuff before we submit it. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out. Olivia, we'll probably invite you unless you're someone that Finnegan already knows, because I can't remember who Finnegan knows. Who he's become friends with. We'll go on the friends tab. Oh, no, Olivia is one, but Alexander is not one. So that's good. So we did get to know someone else new. Good. And Connor, you should work on that, modifying that concept. And you need to do, no. I'm married and have 2 children and a cat. So I don't think so. I need her to upgrade something. So upgrade energy efficient. She's missing, and she's missing 2 eco upgrade parts. Well, we could just have you fabricate another couple of those. And okay, I know what you need to do once you're finished with that. You need to try and keep becoming friends with the cat. Talk to, offer, give a treat. There she is. Wonder when she's gonna, I have it on a long lifespan, so I don't know how long it'll take for her to age up on her own. And we don't have, I mean, I could take her, we could go to Rindleton Bay and go to the vet clinic and get that aging treat, or we'll see which happens first. We could also just buy the machine to make the treats on, and like when it's our next day for purchases, which of course won't be as long unless I can drag it out like I did last time. And so we need to become friends, offer friendship. So essentially, he can submit that concept, and it's perfect. That's pretty good, I have to say. So he's gonna, we're not gonna pet the cat because that takes too long. We will pet the cat, but we're gonna stop. We're going to submit, and then we will pet the cat. And she needs to try and make another eco upgrade. Oh, look, he made friends with her. We'll pet her. We'll still pet her. So we got to this part where we can successfully train out misbehaviors, but we cannot do that until she's a adult cat, essentially. And we do have to do night on the town too, but we'll obviously work on all of that in the next part. I'm just kind of waiting for the kids to come home before we can go over to the community center, and maybe we'll stop by the local, we'll call it pub, bar, to do this night on the town before we head over there. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.